Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round. Wow! One punch power has ended this fight. Can you believe that? There is no way he could continue on. It is done.
What's going on, team? Hope everybody is doing well, keeping safe, all that good stuff. So today, just a bit of general boxing chat to begin, and then I'm going to get into a few online world championship fights on Fightnight Champion. But firstly, a bit of an update with what's going on down here in New Zealand. As you can see, we've got a little Parker v Far picture up there. Now this fight is supposed to be happening Saturday week on the 27th of February. However, at present we have a bit of a hitch. This fight is in some slight jeopardy. For those of you who don't know, down here in New Zealand on Sunday we had 3 community COVID cases pop up in the community, and we went into lockdown alert level 3. So no gatherings over 10 people. This is in Auckland, by the way. The rest of the country was in alert level 2. Most kids went at school, only essential workers, kids, and those who couldn't organise other care. People were advised to work from home if they could. However, yesterday we had 3 more cases announced, but they were all close contacts of the 3 cases which were all in one family. And those new cases yesterday were already self-isolating anyway, so we had the alert level dropped down to level 2 here in Auckland as of midnight last night. But this fight between Junior Far and Joseph Parker can only go ahead at alert level 1, which is pretty much everything's normal, but everybody still uses the contact tracing app as per usual, but crowds and everything would be allowed back. Now the Prime Minister said we are in alert level 2 here in Auckland until Sunday at the earliest, so it's possible we could go down to alert level 1 at the end of, Monday. I got that wrong. Monday is when the announcement's gonna be. So we'll see what happens. Steve Cully in the house. How are you today, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Sorry, the spelling is wrong. It's all good, man. It's all good. How I spell it is Jono, because it's short for Jonathan, unfortunately. But it's all good. I know what you mean, man. It's all good. Coco the Don in the house as well. Nice to have you in, man. So yeah, this fight between Junior Far at present in our current situation can't go ahead, but provided there's no new cases outside of the close contacts of these current 6 cases we have here in Auckland, who are all self-isolating, it should go back down to level 1 after the weekend, and the fight should go ahead. But I did see an article that even if we are still in level 2, they won't put the fight on because they need that gate to pay these fighters. I mean, both these guys wanted a decent amount of money for a fight down here in New Zealand, so it's a pretty much just a sit and wait game. So sweet as. hopefully it's all going to happen. But we do have these couple of fights this weekend coming up for the heavyweights. We've got Brazil versus Wallen, which is going to be an interesting fight. Wallen is the favourite. Most people think he's going to outbox Brazil and box his way to a decision. It's probably most likely in my opinion as well. However, I've got the sneaking suspicion that because Wallen doesn't have enough power, well, in my opinion, I don't think he has enough power to put Brazil to sleep unless his chin, Brazil's chin is absolutely gone since getting knocked out by Deontay Wilder. He hasn't fought since, so we'll see what happens, man. It's a good fight. We've also got this, can't remember his full name, Jan Kazabutsky. Russian prospect is supposed to be fighting this weekend as well. Yeah, not too much else happening for the heavyweights at this stage. A couple of little tidbits of news. Apparently, I think it's Sauerlands, the primary promoter of Filip Hrgovic, has made an offer to Martin Bakole. So hopefully Bakole will accept. Hopefully the money's right for them. Of course, there's always the money when it comes to professional boxing. These guys are prize fighters and they want to get paid what they think they're worth, which is totally fair enough. But Hrgovic Bakole, if that fight happens, I like the fight. I really do. I'd expect Hrgovic to win. I don't know if he'd stop Bakole or not. He's a much taller guy, so if he's smart, he can use his range. He's got plenty of power to burn as well as Hrgovic, and he's got a pretty good gas tank. There have been some questions about his defense, of course, but most of the time he hasn't been having a lot come back at him with the opponents he's faced, so it's hard to take too much from. In particular, people talk about Eric Molina landed a few punches on him, but obviously the power of Molina was not bothering Hrgovic whatsoever, and he just wanted to get him out of there, and he did so. So it's a great fight. I hope it's going to get made. Good to see Joseph Parker on the comeback trail. Yeah, it's been over a year, man, since he's been in the ring now. So same with Junior though. Junior Fire. Neither have been in the ring for quite some time. Mostly due to the pandemic around the globe. But both dudes I saw on the news the other day were talking about it's nice that they're able to fight at home in front of their family and friends. Both guys have been fighting overseas recently, so, well, in their most recent fights anyway, not really recently. So yeah, it's good for New Zealand having the top two heavyweight boxers square off as well. It's a bit unfortunate that the undercard is crap. But I guess that's one of the downfalls of both the guys in the main event wanting a pretty decent payday. There's not a lot of money left over to pay any other decent fighters on the card. And let's face it, down here in New Zealand, boxing isn't a huge sport. Rugby takes over everything, so it's not huge, but there will be money from other networks that will be buying the fight. Obviously this fight will be on DAZN in Europe and in the States. Probably be on Sky Sports still in the UK. I'm not so sure, but it'll be on Spark Sport pay-per-view down here in New Zealand. The undercard I was moaning about, we've got David Naika having his professional debut. I can't even remember the guy's name he's going to be fighting, but I don't expect it's going to be too much hard work for David Naika. He's made an agreement with the New Zealand Boxing Association that he can have this professional fight and maybe a couple more before the 2021 Olympics, and he can still fight in the Olympics. So he's pretty much just dipping his toes in the water. We've also got Hemi Ahio who's going to be on the undercard as well. I was glad to see him pop up on the undercard, but extremely disappointed with his opponent being Julius Long, a 7'2" monster who's like 43 years old. He's a former American who has been living in New Zealand for around 15 years now. But why I'm so upset about it is because Hemi's already fought Julius Long. So I'm rather disappointed, and this is the reason I won't be rebuying my ticket. I did have a ticket when Far versus Parker first got announced, but once it got postponed, I cashed my ticket and then was going to wait and see what the undercard's like. I was hoping maybe Hemi was going to be on there, but get somebody half decent, like maybe the former Australian champion Django Apilu, who fought Justice Huni, something like that, or even Solomon Himono, or somebody that has at least a little bit of a name and somebody he hasn't fought before. So unfortunate that I won't be going. I'll be watching it from home though, of course. I'll probably do a live commentary stream on the card, so that's what will be happening for me. This is all provided that we go back down to alert level 1 and the fight actually happens. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting this Far versus Parker fight out of the way. I do expect Joseph Parker will win, but this is heavyweight boxing, anything can happen. But yeah, I expect Joseph Parker to win and move on to hopefully this Derek Chisora fight. I did see Junior Farr on the news the other day talking about if he can get past Parker, if he can beat Parker, then he wants Chisora. So we'll just see what happens. Both guys are in very good shape. Both guys have had some surgeries due to the postponement. Well, the postponement was actually caused by Junior Farr having to have some kind of surgery for a quote undisclosed health condition, unquote. There's many suspicions around that it was something to do with the previous health condition that Junior had, and he did have to have some kind of minor gut surgery to sort it out. It still doesn't leave a lot for us to speculate about, and I've continually said that maybe this is some kind of built-in excuse, but at the same time, Junior keeps saying that now that he's had the surgery and he's recovered, he's much better than he was. He's looking in great shape. Joe had elbow surgery once again. It's not the first time to have some bone fragments removed out of his elbows. He had this surgery on both elbows 8 weeks before he fought Anthony Joshua. But he's also saying that he's punching without any pain. So there's not really any excuses for anybody. If anybody turns around and says, I had pain in my elbows and wasn't able to punch hard, or Junior with his health condition says it has something to do with him losing, well, that's a crock. That's an absolute crock. If you turn around and saying you're at 100%, you're training really well and all this sort of thing, and then you turn around and give an excuse, well, you're just looking like a Deontay Wilder or a Donald Trump, really, aren't you? So I don't expect that to come from either guy anyway. We've seen Joseph Parker lost, and he's admitted straight away that both times he lost, the better man won on the night, and that was that. We did have some complaints from Joseph Parker about the referee missing the headbutt against Dillian White, but it is what it is. I don't think it was a full-on excuse. It's not like he was saying his trainer spiked his water, or you know, my suit was too heavy, or he must have had something in his gloves. You're not going to hear that from either of these guys, so I'm going to keep it real. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Also, in other news, it looks like the WBO has officially ordered Alexander Usyk versus Jonos for the WBO interim heavyweight title. This is good. It's not a bad fight, and this opens the door for Joshua versus Fury to happen for undisputed. However, once that fight has been completed, the WBO belt will be stripped from the winner, and the winner of Jonos and Alexander Usyk will become the full WBO champion. So that is that. Now I'm going to drop a link in the chat if anybody wants to jump on. Shortly I will be jumping onto Fightnight Champion and getting into some online scraps against other people on there. So if anybody wants a scrap, quite welcome to hit me up. My gamer tag is in the description of this video, so it's easy to find me on Xbox Live, or just in the game. If you're on station, you can still find me and send me a friend request or invite, and we can get crack-a-lackin'. Just give me a sec, I gotta make sure that I'm in the Discord chat myself. There we go, I am in the live panel and my mic is active. That's good news. And one other thing I'd like to do before I get started is just do a quick sound check, make sure this is all working properly. Should be though. There we go, I am in the live. Yep, it's working. Sounds like the background music's too loud, or my mic's too low though. So give me a sec here. We'll just try and sort this. Why is my mic audio sound so low? Turned up there. Give me a sec here, team. Background music's a bit loud. We'll turn that down a bit. That looks like something's adjusted my mic by itself. Just have to go and check that. Into control panel, sort my tech out. Thought I had it all sorted. So team, hardware and sound. Sound. I'll open up recording. Where is it? Microphone, there it is. Sorry about this, team. Yes, there it is. Found the issue. Alright, so my mic should sound much louder now. Okay, close this and go back and do another sound check. Sorry team. We should be much better now. Just wait. Alright, so yeah, that's better. That's better, team. Alright, so I am gonna get over to the Xbox in just a sec. Or has it turned itself off now? How convenient. So you got a bit of freedom. There we go. The kids are back at school. We've had 3 days off for them. I've been a bit busy getting back into the workforce after 8 years, so I've got job interviews that have been delayed and all sorts of crap, so I haven't been doing much YouTubing. But here I am. Alright, so we'll switch over to the Xbox. Hopefully it's all still set up properly. We're about to find out. Boom! There we go. We are good to go. So I'm actually on a pretty good run of wins at the moment with all of my fighters. Turn my TV volume down a bit. That's not where I wanted to go. Xbox Live. No mates online. Actually, I was going to see if anybody in the gym's online. I've got a heavyweight tournament league running. So if there's anyone online in the gym, I might be able to challenge them. Let's just see. If anybody plays Fightnight Champion and wants to join a gym that's got active members, just go into the game and search Jonos, and this gym should come up. So nobody's on Fightnight Champion. That's alright. Straight into World Championship fights then. Start with middleweight, I think, usually. Yeah, we'll start with the middleweight scrap. See how we go. So I'm due for a whipping. Somebody's got to beat me soon. I've won like 4 fights at heavyweight, 4 at middleweight, 3 at lightweight. So I'm due for a hiding. Connection's good here. Let's roll. Let's see. Oh, what? He bailed. Try again. Should be easy to get a fight this time of day with 2,400 people online. Ooh, that connection dropped down. See up the top there? That's a crap connection. And you don't want to fight anyway. One more time here. If this doesn't work, we'll go down to lightweight. I think my middleweight's... Oh, there's his record. Look at that. 65, 40, 43 knockouts. Looks like it's jammed, so it's not changing the levels. So I'll try that again. Oh, now nothing's working. The whole game's jammed. Oh no, now we're cooking again. Alright, let's go. Come on, need a fight. Something going on with the game. It says jamming at 25 levels again too. Freaking thing. I know it's not my internet. This game does have some issues. They haven't updated the server since 2013, so does have some issues now and then. Unfortunately, there's no other boxing games out at present that are decent. Nobody's brought out a decent game since 2011 when this one came out. There's a couple supposed to be on horizon, like Esports Boxing Club, and there's another one, Round for Round Boxing. They're both supposed to be coming out this year, but we'll see what happens. They were supposed to be opening Esports Boxing Club in, I forget what it's called, development mode, so people can play it, but they're supposed to give feedback, and it's just the bare bones of the game. 91. Connection's okay. Martinez, okay. Oh, and then he bails. What's going on? Try I call it little weight, but it's lightweight, obviously. This dude doesn't have many fights, as you can see. 6-4 with 3 KOs, so we'll see how we go. See if we can get into a fight. To Mikel Lopez. 89. JKLZ, don't want to fight. What's with these dudes, man? Do I look scary? Do I smell bad? What's going on? Hey. Come on, fellas. Ain't that scary? Ain't even that good. Oh, it's a championship belt. Oh, championship fight team. Exciting. So either this guy's really good, or he's just picked up a belt off someone that's crap. But I'm probably expecting to get a hiding here. But hey, it's a game. It's a game. We're here for fun. Push the button, make sure that it's still running. Looks like it's running alright. 12 round fight. I'm used to 10. This will be interesting. This will be interesting. Hannibal B in the house. Good to have you in, brother. We got this. This is a championship fight at lightweight. First time at lightweight I've fought for a belt, brother. He doesn't seem to have that good a record. He's got more losses than wins. And this will be interesting. But like I said, I'm fully expecting a hiding one of these days. I'm on a good run at the moment, so all good things come to an end. Let's get it on! Yeah, you blow your ass out, mate. Keep punching. Man. Jeez, he's a left-hand spam, isn't he? Don't panic, just take it easy. He's gonna be out of gas real quick if he keeps doing this. What a dumbass. Yeah, you keep throwing, bro. You're gonna be out of gas in no time.
Hey, Jono, jumped in live chat.
Yep, I hear you there. Just letting you know we are live at the moment, bro.
Yep, I'm aware of that. Yeah, he's just a spammer, mate. Be careful he doesn't hit you with a one-puncher.
Alright, I've got the headphones around my neck so I can only hear you quietly. I'll get one ear on. There we go. Sorry, I missed that. I can hear you now though. How did this guy get a belt, I wonder? He's throwing left hand, left hand, left hand, left hand. He's gonna be out of gas.
Oh, good, mate. I'm just saying he's definitely a spammer. There seems to be a delay. Like I talk and then it comes through 30 seconds afterwards.
On YouTube it will, yeah. This guy's dumb. Keep throwing, mate. See what he does here.
Yeah, he must have just one-punched someone to get that belt, man.
There'll be nothing left on his punches if he keeps punching like that. There we go. Oh, another round down. I'll put the stream up on Discord so you can see it in real time, bro.
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
Has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this, and he needs to be thinking that way if he's not. You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy.
There you go. You should be able to see it in real time now. If you watch it on Discord.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the metal of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot.
actually damaged me a little bit.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Expresses proving to be elusive. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. To the head he goes with a left hand. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back.
How is his punches all landing all the time?
He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. A little head hunting with the left. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Express. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And round 3 comes to an end. Come on, this is it. Got him.
Doing well, buddy. Doing well.
He's surely got to run out of gas in the next round or two.
I think he's pretty much out of gas. Just need to land a good combination on him, but he's need to be careful.
Yeah. He did damage me a little bit with this.
As we start round
Trying to get through the rounds.
separating these guys. Sometimes you can steal a round or two just by being the busier guy.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit about those legendary stories the old timers used to tell me about Rocky Marciano. You know, they used to say that he used to hit the guy's arms. You know, he wasn't scoring clean, but he was keeping his opponent from scoring back. And then later in the fight, he was disabling his opponent from coming back.
Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Protecting his head well with his guard. Expressive movements really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Committing up top now, he goes there again. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Oh, whatever.
He is stunned, he could go down. Stunned, but all of a sudden now, surviving.
How the hell is this guy still punching?
Nice block by Express. Able to get away from that headshot with the lock.
I shouldn't be this slow. I should have heaps of stamina and heaps of speed. Something going on here.
He was able to stun his opponent.
Oh, he's bleeding.
When you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind them exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a prescription, folks. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Solid right by Lopez. How about a return to center with the left hand?
Try some cheeky ones. But my fighter's punches aren't coming out quick enough.
worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Lopez. Expressed his right hand working well that time. He scored well. Lopez's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
He's slowing right down now.
Well, we've seen this before. A fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
So here he is again, missing more punches. Now, I like a guy that throws punches, Teddy, but at some point, you got to do more than that.
Yeah, I tell you right now, if he was an officer, I would not have him coming in doing my kitchen cabinets because he could just cut up a lot of wood, you know, and it'd be all over the place. But I wouldn't have the bookshelves. I wouldn't have the cabinets that I want. I'd have a mess. And right now, this fight's getting messy.
Here we go.
The right hand well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. And just
Down you go, slut. Oh, we quit. What a wolf. What a pussy. You're on tape, pal.
I just hope you get the belt.
I won't. It'll say unable to retrieve. Oh, I got it. I got it. Booyah. Ha ha. Took your belt, homo.
Congratulations.
Oh, he gets a sad face because he's a quitter. Oh no.
Oh, we got Unrivaled in there with us.
Is it Unrivaled? Okay. I'm not looking at my computer screen at the moment, but yeah, got a lightweight belt. So better go and fix this guy's review. I put the wrong one on there. This guy.
Yeah, it's surprising how much trouble those right-hand spammers can still be.
Well, it's southpaw that time, but as soon as I
At
change,
least we don't lose to them anymore.
yeah, he as soon as I switched to southpaw before he switched to right hand, so he's, you know, that old trick of using the lead, the backhand against the opposite stance. He's trying to do that, but we on top of that crap. Quit early. That's what we wanted. Remember that name for all you Fightnight Champion players. This guy, if you start beating him, he'll quit. He's a poofter. So that was fun. Not really. I was being...
It's your first lightweight belt.
Oh, but look, it doesn't say I've got a belt down there. Usually says it in the corner, right? I got the win, but I didn't get the belt. So let's go and see if it's in here. How you doing, Unrivaled? You all good, bro?
Yeah, all's well, man. All's well. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, man. Clear as a bell.
Awesome. Awesome.
So what do you think of this WBO ordering the fight between Joyce and Usyk?
Usyk. I think it's great in a couple of ways. One, it essentially gives Usyk a real final eliminator instead of just being given a title shot based off what he did in cruiserweight. So him fighting Joyce is a real eliminator for that championship.
Yeah.
Even I know it's for the interim, but it really does prove if he deserves it or not. If he beats Joe Joyce, he definitely deserves it. I don't feel you should go from one division to another and get an automatic shot. The second part is it frees up Undisputed. You can't complain. You get 2 great fights. You get proven productivity in the heavyweight division, and you get the Undisputed Heavyweight Championship of the world. I mean, if anyone were to complain about that, they might as well stop watching the sport.
Yeah. Have you seen the actual thing from the WBO? Are they saying that the winner of Fury Joshua must fight the winner of Joyce Usyk or the vacate?
Well, the winner of that is still mandatory.
Yeah. I mean, they've made 2 exceptions already, haven't they? So I guess it's gonna have to be next after that. I mean, they've even flipped.
I can't see Usyk having agreed to that because he doesn't have to agree to it. I can't see him agreeing to it without being guaranteed a shot at the title.
Yeah. It's pretty risky too from Usyk's point of view, I think, because we all know he schooled Joyce in the World Series of Boxing, but that was over 5 rounds. And
Joyce started to get into it in the 5th.
Yeah. And Joyce in the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th rounds, if Usyk's getting tired like he did against Chisora, man, he might lose, and he might lose that payday that he would have had against Joshua, which would be easy 5 times what he'd get paid against Joyce, probably 10 times. So, man.
Yeah, but I don't give a crap about that, man. If he's taking the fight, he's taking it. I'm happy.
Of course, as fans, I'm just thinking from Usyk's point of view, why would he take the Joyce fight if he's already mandatory?
Activity. Because if you think about it, he's been mandatory since he became Undisputed.
He has. Yeah.
And
at heavyweight, he's had 2 fights in over 2 years.
That's not good. The Chisora fight, he needed for activity. The Joyce fight, it really prepares him for a larger guy. Chisora doesn't prepare you for like Fury or Joshua. Joyce does.
Yeah. True that. I might just switch over my tech here for a bit since we got a couple y'all in. Have a bit of a chat about boxing before I get into another game. So give me a sec here. How do I do this without playing the intro again? Like that. That's how. And it sounds like Filip Hrgovic has given an offer to Martin Bakole for a potential fight.
Yeah, it looks like that's going to be in April.
Yeah. So that's good news. I thought Hrgovic was going to have another fight in between, but doesn't look like it. So hopefully it's a decent offer and Bakole can accept it and we can watch a bloody good fight. Who would you think would win that one? Do you have a favorite?
Hrgovic late stoppage. I think he stops him late.
Fair enough.
Too much. Way too much.
You got an opinion on that one, Hannibal?
I'd agree with that.
Yeah. Sweet as. Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. I think Hrgovic will beat him, but Bakole's a tough character, so there's going to be some moments in there where maybe he can attack the body a bit more, maybe slow down Hrgovic a bit. But I think that right hand over the top, just the basic 1-2, is going to be pounding Bakole's face most of the night, so it's going to take its toll.
Jono, my whole problem with Bakole is he doesn't understand his range at all. You seen it in the Kuzman fight, like he was just throwing the jab at nothing, just throwing it out there.
Like he couldn't even see.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand his range. That's what cost him with Michael Hunter. With someone like Hrgovic, he's going to get timed, comboed. He's going to get the jab thrown into his face too often. No, he's going to get wrecked.
He's going to get wrecked. Yeah. He's still with Billy Nelson, eh? I think.
Sadly,
yes.
Sadly.
That's part of the problem, I think. Yeah, when I saw him fighting Hunter and he'd popped his shoulder out and was in some major pain, and Billy Nelson's just telling him to fight through it. Man, in that situation, if you can't lift your arm to throw a punch, you got to think about conserving yourself to come back and fight another day. So he's lucky maybe he didn't sustain permanent injuries from that, but like you were talking about, he doesn't know his range. That's a coaching flaw, isn't it? It's well, unless Bacoli doesn't listen. But,
I think what stands Martin in good stead is how big he is, and he's like, for a man of his dimensions, he's very athletic, like very strongly athletic. Like he can just bludgeon forward and stuff explosively, and he has good use of his jab when he's in range. But like, what I mean by that is he can't jab at proper range, right? But he'll like do this like 80% of his extension jab. He has no idea of distance, so if he's on top of you, he can kind of jab from there.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah, he's got like a crazy reach too, doesn't he? Is Bacoli?
Yeah, and yeah, he's better on the inside. I don't understand it, John.
Yeah, he like fights the wrong style for his dimensions. It doesn't make sense.
But he's exciting, and he's heavy-handed. But I just think Hrgovic is too much. I think Hrgovic is genuinely the truth, to be honest, of all the prospects. I think he's the best one.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good, man, but at the same time, I really need to see him fight some decent opponents. Bacoli would probably be his best opponent, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would be. Well, technically, it depends.
Unless you're going to say Molina was better.
Nah, bro, the big sexy, bro.
Oh, big sexy, yeah, forgot about that. Oh, Sean Turner. Yeah,
I'm not joking. Sean Turner is technically a more skilled boxer than Martin Bacoli, for sure.
Yeah, true that. Technically, whether it get
he was throwing octuple jabs at Filip Hrgovic in the end of.
Yeah, hard case. What else did I see in the news? I don't know if you heard the start of the stream, Mark. I was talking about at the moment Junior Farah and Joseph Parker's in a bit of jeopardy because we've just come out of a lockdown level 3 because we had a few community cases of COVID. We're in level 2 at the moment, but the fight can't go ahead unless we're in level 1. But the Prime Minister announced yesterday that Auckland will be in level 2 until Monday at least, and then we'll get an announcement. All the cases that we've got are all in one little cluster that are all been self-isolating, so we're looking promising that the fight's still going to happen. But yeah, what are your thoughts on that fight, on that Parker fight?
I'm happy for New Zealand to have something going on if it happens, right?
Yeah.
Very happy for you guys to have something, because we have nothing where I am in Ireland, obviously. But for me, you may be upset with me. I have next to zero interest in that fight, bro.
No.
Next to zero.
I don't blame you. My interest has waned a lot with Joseph Parker and with Junior Farah in like the last year or so, even though they haven't been in the ring, but their performances haven't been great, so, you know.
No. And when I look at it, all I see is two guys who most recently have been extremely boring to watch. If I want to watch that, I'll be honest, man, I'll watch some boring-ass welterweights who are faster.
Yeah.
If what I'm getting is posturing and a couple of jabs, I mean, I don't rate Fa. He was a very good amateur, but as a pro, he's really waned. Really, really waned. And Joseph, ever since he became champion, he's just not cared anymore, unfortunately.
You know, the aggression seemed to have disappeared from both guys. I mean, I've watched a few of Junior's amateur fights, and just watching him, to me, he looks faster, he looks more elusive, he looks more aggressive than any of the fights I've seen him as a pro. So I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, like you say with Joe as well, ever since he lost that WBO belt, the hunger seems to have disappeared.
He had some in the white fight. It took him a while, but he got into it.
Yeah.
But the rest of his fights, Leopold, Shondell, who was the other? Was it Flores?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, man. Boring.
Yeah. Yeah, boring as hell.
Unfortunate. And I love Joseph. I love him as a person, but every time I've complained, it's because no dog, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. No dog.
Entertaining guy, nice guy. He's a very skilled fighter. He just needs to... He's gonna... When you've got fast hands and one of the best chins at heavyweight, why don't you use either of them? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well, he's the type of guy who doesn't seem to get angry at all. You know, when you get angry in a fight, you can do some stupid things and get knocked the hell out. But at the same time, you got to be able to harness some sort of anger to be able to, you know, produce a bit more aggression. And he just doesn't seem to have that in him. So, I don't know. Unless something changes, I don't see him improving a lot, to be honest. You got any thoughts on the fight itself there, Hannibal? Right, he's away from his mic.
I'll say one thing. I think Parker beats him, and I think he does stop him, and I think he stops him late on. I think he'll just start opening up a bit more. But if I was a betting person, I wouldn't bet on Parker like to win by knockout without hedging on points.
Yeah.
Because he could get into a position where he'll just coast.
Yeah, well, I think Junior's being a bit bigger and being somewhat elusive himself. He's got pretty good feet, so it's not going to be easy for Joe to track him down. But I can't see Junior winning on points, even though he's got that longer reach and he's got a decent jab. I just can't see him throwing enough punches the way he's been fighting lately, or ever since Dominic Gwynn knocked him down. He's been very tentative.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. With Dominic Gwynn being able to track him down, can't Joe?
Yeah. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm not going to the fight even though it's in Auckland and I live in Auckland, because the undercard is absolute gash. So it's not worth it.
You buying the pay-per-view?
Yeah, I'll buy the pay-per-view. This time.
How much are they charging you for that?
I haven't even looked, to be honest, yet. It's probably 49 or 59 bucks. But that's New Zealand dollars, so it's only like 20 quid over there, isn't it?
It'll be like 22, 24 euro or something.
Yeah. But I think it's going to be on DAZN as well. I don't know what they're going to do, because we do have DAZN down here. It might be geo-blocked on DAZN down here, because it'll be on Spark Sport, I think. So.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's part of my design. Okay, yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you'll get it free.
Yeah, I've got DAZN free for life.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, because you know the way you can do the share my link thing with DAZN, refer a friend?
Yeah.
So, I appeal to them because of a channel that I can promote them. That if instead of because they were doing like the person would get a free month, I asked could I get a free month as well, and they agreed to it. So for every person that signed up, yeah, I'm donezo's.
Sweetness.
I got them like 450 sign-ups.
Oh, wicked.
So I've got 450 free months of DAZN. That's like 40 years.
The price is pretty cheap over there at the moment, though. Their launch is like
£2.
$2.
£2 quid.
Yeah, it's $2.99 down here at the moment too, so it's pretty cheap.
But that your $2.99 though is like my €1.
Yeah. Well, probably only half a euro. But no, it's all good. It's all good. All right.
But still, when they up the price of that, I still have all those free months.
Yeah. You've got a tally somehow of how many free months you got, and you keep track of it so they don't rip you off.
Oh yeah, I screenshot it every month.
Good shit. All right. Well, that's probably about all the heavyweight boxing news to talk about at present.
Did you hear about George Arias?
I signed a co-promotional deal with Salita and DeBella. Is that correct?
He did indeed, and he's also called out all of the top British heavyweights.
Oh, I didn't read the article. I only read the title. Okay.
He called out Joshua, he called out Fury, he called out Dillian White, and he even called out prospects like Wardley and stuff like that.
Interesting.
I would love to see him at Wardley again. I like Arias. He's just been inactive.
Isn't he supposed to be fighting this weekend? I thought I saw it on the schedule. Give me a sec here. See if I can find it. Oops. Spell it right, Jono. George Arias box rec. Hope I get the right one, because there's more than one of them in there. 15-0, that's him. Oh, he's fighting Joel Cordell. Joel Cordell, I think. Yeah, he's the guy Hemia fought, I think. And he's fighting.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's fighting him this weekend. So, what card?
How active is George been?
George. Last fight was September in 2019. 3 fights in 2019. So he just hasn't been active over the pandemic.
Because it feels like a long time ago people were actually talking about him, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 2 fights in 2018, 4 fights in 2017, 5 fights in 2017. So, yeah, 3 in 2019, but there was a bit of a buzz about him for a while. Then he kind of flew off the radar. I don't know who was promoting him prior to this co-promotional deal that he's signed on, but where's this card that he's on?
He's on a card that has Vladimir Shishkin taking on a Sean Showtime card.
Yeah.
That is... Actually, that's tonight.
17th.
That's tonight. That's the
yeah.
Showbox card.
Okay, yeah, it's 18th here, but it'll be on tonight, so shit.
That's on in the next 3 hours, actually. there you go, guys. Breaking news: we have fights tonight.
Yeah, go and check it out. It's on Showtime.
Showbox, I would say.
Showbox. Yeah. If you don't have a link, if you don't have a broadcast, I'm just finding a link now, and I will drop it on the Discord at the live fight links.
Appreciate you.
And you can watch it through there. See, I'll sort that out after off the stream, but that's cool. We've got a fight to watch tonight.
Yeah, 6-rounder heavyweight, but like I'll be honest, like I know like this is predominantly heavyweights, but that Boca Chica fight versus Mark Reyes Jr. is going to be good, and so is Guerrero versus Montoya. So is Shishkin versus Sena Agbeko. Shishkin's a very good prospect.
We've got at least 4 good fights on that card. Sweet.
Yeah, I mean, Shishkin's a very proven amateur. World Series of Boxing pedigree and everything like that. Russian national competitor, fought at the world stage a few times as an amateur. Yeah, he's good. He's good. So it's a good little card.
Sweetness. So I'm just looking at George Arias' record, and many of you might know who Joel Cordell is. Definitely journeyman type of guy. I think he might be the best fighter that Arias has fought, unless Gabriel Hernandez is better than him.
Well, him and Johnny Langston, Joel Cordell and Johnny Langston was a very close fight, very good fight. I thought he gave Langston issues, and Langston can box.
Okay.
So he's not too bad. But as far as Gabriel Hernandez goes, Gabriel Hernandez is okay. If you take into account stuff like he's never beat a dude with a winning record.
Yeah, I was just looking at Hernandez's record when he fought Arias. He was 10-0, and you know, you look at it and go, "Ooh, two unbeaten prospects." But he's fought absolutely nobody.
I personally think Byron Poli might be his best opponent, to be honest. Even though he's got mad losses, he's normally losing to good fighters, and I know he gets stopped in the first round by a lot of them. But if you think of the names he's been in there with, like from Glasgow to Luis Ortiz to Charles Martin to even Trey Lippe Morris and Zhili Zhang, Byron Poli's been in there with everything.
Yeah. He's actually got a pretty heavy punch if he can land it too, eh? He's knocked a few people out.
Yeah. He'll take your head off if you stand there, trade with him, and he lands on you, he'll take you out. But if you land on him, you might murder him, you know?
Yeah. I'm just trying to think, is he the guy who sparked Daniel Martz, or was that someone else? It was someone else, I think.
Who, Byron?
Yeah.
No, he didn't spark Daniel Martz for sure. No way he has that on his record. Because he doesn't have any top wins.
No.
Like, he doesn't have any wins of no.
No, I'm thinking of someone else that's short, fat, and black. Can't remember who it was, but never mind. It's irrelevant.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, let me get that into my head. Fuck. It was an overhand right he took him out with, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And sparked him clean. It was his first loss.
Yeah. Oh, it was.
It's gonna annoy me now. Better look it up.
It was his first stoppage. I know who you're. Fucking journeyman Grover Young.
That's it. Grover Young.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, between the two of us, we got it. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god.
It was a good knockout. But George Arias.
Crazy that was an overhand right as well, because he's a southpaw, any Grover.
Yeah.
He switched and just bam.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting it, I guess. And ate it like wheat bix. But yeah, for George Arias, this is probably going to be his closest thing to a test, so maybe it is worth a look. But like we say, there's other good fights on that card, so don't miss it, man. Watch it. It's on tonight. It's on in a few hours. But, all good. Right, man. Where you go?
All right. I was just going to say, I'm looking at your chat here. Hawker just wanted to know who's fighting tonight. So, Hawker, I'll just give you a brief rundown of this card that's on tonight. So, you've got a prospect who hasn't been out in a while from Dominico, George Arias. Looks like Muhammad Ali, kind of molded his style a bit on him, but also has a bit of the peekaboo style. In and out kind of guy. Boxes well, smart, fast. He's taken on Joe Caudle, a notable journeyman who's been in there with the likes of Cassius Chaney, Johnny Langston, Joe Hanks, Noel Kennedy. Has a draw with Noel Kennedy. Screw Noel Kennedy, he's garbage. Also on the card, we have lightweight, welterweight, and super middleweight action. Vladimir Shishkin, World Series of Boxing kind of guy. He's taken on Senna Agbeko, somebody who I've never actually heard of. Boca Chica, though, is a very good fighter who I watched at amateur level. He's fighting tonight at welterweight against Mark Reyes Jr. That's going to be one of the best fights this week. It's going to be very aggressive. Both guys come forward, throw a lot of punches, and they look to knock you out. And then you've got Alejandro Guerrero, lightweight, pretty strong physically, has a decent knockout ratio, taking on Abraham Montoya, quite a relatively known guy to a few of us, like fought Yakubov at 130. He lost to him. Other than that, he's beaten good guys like Julio Barraza and Ricardo Lara. So he's he's one of those tough Mexican warriors that comes to fight. Never been stopped. And it should be good action.
So there you go, Hawker Mustang. Pretty much a rundown of all the important fights on that card tonight. Yeah, I'll be watching it. It's on in a little while. So get into it, man. And like I say, I'll go and actually I better find that link and do it now before we get close to the fight actually happening, or the card actually happening, and I forget about it. Vladimir Shishkin, where is it? Uh-oh, doesn't have it up.
Oh, are you looking for it?
Yeah, doesn't have it on that.
Yeah,
side.
okay, I'll get it.
Oh, you've got the.
I've got the plug on everything in the world, bro. I'm the goat.
You've got the authority to be able to post that link in the fight.
I believe so.
Anyway, so. Oh, they've still got Josh Warrington cards up on crack streams.
Let me just find this link here. I should have a link. So we have two options. So. Okay. So let's. You want me to post that in the
live fight links?
Live link, right?
Yeah. We've got another card that I've found on VIP League. Jenna Figueroa.
Okay.
Fighting Mark Anthony Reyes Jr. I don't even know who they are.
That should be okay.
On today too.
That's news to them.
There you go. All
so
good.
there you go. I put one link. I've got another link here for two. So I'll give you this one as well.
Awesome. Thank you, brother.
No worries, bro. I got you, as always.
Alright, man. I might jump back on the Xbox and have a heavyweight fight. If you want to sit and watch, you're quite welcome to.
Yeah, no worries.
So that should be over. And yeah, you don't have to sit and watch if you don't want to, but get this done and then probably get close to the end of the stream. I think we've pretty much covered all the current news. Alright, there's Max Stone as my heavyweight. Bit of a David Hay lookalike, but he doesn't fight like him. He's too slow.
Gotten very quiet on.
What was that? Very quiet.
Very quiet on.
My mic?
Yeah.
Okay. There's something going on. My computer keeps resetting its freaking volume for some reason. Looks okay there. Just a sec. Go back over here. I'll bet you it's changed it again by itself. Freaking thing. Recording. Microphone. Levels. Oh, it shouldn't be. How's that? Any better?
Yeah, it's a bit better, yeah.
Okay. Let's see how that goes. Get back to there so I can see. Alright. Here we go. The last 5 for my heavyweight is 4-1, 4 KOs. Good, mediocre connection. Here we go. He wants that smoke. I'm due for a hiding, so I'll probably get one of these fights. One of the gym members just jumped online.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the New York City Arena here at
John, I'm gonna drop off.
Okay, bro. Thanks for popping in, man. Appreciate it.
You take it easy.
You too, bro. And for y'all who aren't already, subscribe to Mark's channel. You can shoot over to Unrivaled Boxing Talk. Subscribe, very knowledgeable man. And uploads a lot, so you can get kept up to date with Mark's channel. Alright, let's roll. What kind of fighter is this guy? Kind of find him out the first round, see what he's doing.
Clearly likes to fight on the inside. What advantages does he have?
Well, probably where most people are not looking. They're looking at the physical advantage. He's probably a strong, put together sort of guy to want to fight on the inside.
He's conserving stamina.
Because he's ready.
So what we want to do is try and only land enough punches to win the round and conserve ourselves. There's a good counter. And another one.
I like how he doubles up that jab by Rogers. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Up top with the right hand. Nice block by Stone. He took a shot, but he gets one of his own. A left-hand sword. That was right by Rogers.
This guy can fight.
He's on the uppercut, he took advantage. Throwing it out there. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand. That just tagged himself. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking it off. Blocking that punch. Very good defense by Golden. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gets the left. Right hand over the top, very active with it. Cross with a hook up top.
Caught him with a good counter there. Gonna keep going to the body, boy. I'm gonna keep stepping back and countering. Pretty close round though. Used a bit more stamina than I would have liked though. Try some southpaw.
Precision work with the left hand by Stone. Watch the headshot. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Good block there by Rogers. Goes up top with the right hand. Fine work with a double jab downstairs. Scores well up top. Reaching the halfway
Got him with the left hook.
point. Right hand comes into play by Rogers.
Oops, got caught switching stance.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Rogers. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Right back at him with the left hand. Rogers' opponent is landing an effective counter punch right there. Rogers is on a bang of a big
Oh, big left hook. Got him. Gotta be careful, I'm using a bit more stamina than I would have liked. He's attacking my body, trying to drain my stamina. This is an exciting fight. I feel the heart start pumping when you get these exciting ones, instead of these dumb spammers that go left hand, left hand, left hand, switch stance, right hand, right hand, right hand. They're just no fun, those. Takes the fun out of it trying to beat a spammer. To a degree, you got to use some spamming tricks to beat them. And that kills the game. Body. If you haven't noticed, I'm trying not to throw too many punches at the moment, save some stamina because he's going to run out. I was supposed to step back there. Ooh, that was a power uppercut too. Got him with a counter jab. Right hand over the top to finish the round. Try not to throw too much because look, that stamina's burning. Stamina be burning up. What's Teddy's card say? I think I've got one and he's I've got two and he's got one. It's my thoughts anyway. So let's see. Oh, gave me all three. Dang. Ooh, got countered there. Oops. Got him with the counter again. Ooh, he got me. Got him with the counter again. I was trying to time him lunging. Got him with the counter again. And another left uppercut counter. Woo! Come on, buddy. Keep trying. That's what I want you to do. Oops. Wasn't supposed to do that time. I think that was a pretty good round, that one. Just got to be careful I don't run out of gas. But he's pretty much pouring it on pretty thick, so his stamina won't be any better than mine. It'll be worse than mine, if anything. Those computer hooters could have been bigger. My feet seem really slow. Take a rest. Ooh. Counter hook. Oh, tried to counter right hook and got caught. Close around, but I think I still got it. $77. That's getting down, man. But early in the fight to be that low. Yeah, it's it. You keep throwing. Boom! ain't clinching, he's on his back. Just block your body shots. Oh, he got me a few times there. There you go. Just wait for him to go to the body, then step back and counter. Ah, another quitter. You pussy. You pussy. Yet another pussy. These cheats are irritating. Coming around, get knocked down, then get out of town. What a pussy. Still get the win. Yeah. The last 5-0. 3 knockouts. You Fight Night players, here's another clown that can't handle losing. So he cheats or tries to cheat. Romeo Rog 45 or Romeo Rog 45. I've given him a smiley face in the past because he mustn't have quit, but he quit this time, so he gets an early exit. Sad face, punk mofo. But I still get my win. Alright team, y'all, so that's probably enough for now. Stream's been long enough. I will quickly jump over to the chat. Let me switch this over. There we go. Hopefully my mic's still working. Yeah, it looks like it's working. Good-o. Right, go to the chat. Check a few comments out. Kevin Worrell, good to have you in, man. Got in late. Yeah, we had a bit of boxing talk in the middle there, but at the start. Josh Warrington just wasn't the same without leads. Yeah, I think the inactivity, I was like 16 months out of the ring or something like that, had a big part to play, but also the style of what was his name? Mauricio Lara was a nightmare matchup style for Josh Warrington. And to be honest, I didn't think Josh Warrington was that great anyway. I thought he lost that fight against, was it Kid Galahad? Well, it was damn close, and Kid Galahad ain't that great, so yeah. Okay, so pretty much back to what we were talking about before. It's all good. Well, I appreciate all of you coming in. Been a pleasure as usual. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. And that's about it for today. So I'll catch you next time. I'll probably do a live commentary stream for the Brazil Wallen fight this weekend. And don't forget to go and check out the Big Boys Discord. The link is in the description. There is a fight on shortly. This afternoon, New Zealand time. A heavyweight fight, George Arias versus Joel Cordell, is happening. And there's a few other decent fights on that card. Unrivaled Boxing Talk has kindly dropped a link in the live fight links channel on Discord, so you're quite welcome to pop over there, hit that link, watch the boxing. So that's me out for today. Catch you next time. And that is a wrap for today. Hope you all enjoyed today's session. If you have, be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel so not to miss future content. If you'd like to get more involved with the channel, off air, and with the subscribers, you can head to the main channel page, and up on the right of the channel banner there is this Discord invite link. Once you click on that, it will take you to the Big Boys Boxing Discord server. Over here we have multiple platforms for chat. We have general chat, which is anything boxing. We have live fight links, where I drop links to fights within 24 hours of them screening. We have live fight replays. I drop the occasional replay here so you can come and watch them. We also have Fightnight Chat, which is for people who play Fightnight Champion. I play a bit of it. You can come and talk strategies, tips, whatever here. But the main thing here is this live panel voice channel. If you ever want to get involved on the live panel on YouTube, this is where it runs from. You come here, simply click on it, and you are in the live chat. And see the green rings come up when I speak. That means your mic is active. Down the bottom here, if you want to mute at any time, you can do so, like that. And if you want to get out at all, there's this hang up button right here. And that's all there is to it. So like I say, I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing. I will catch you next time. Peace.